Hey everybody, it's Davi Davenport with the Davenport Realty Group. Now today I want to share with you the exact reason that I got into the real estate industry 20 years ago. We're going to talk about how to balance a real estate life and also a healthy personal life. When I decided to get into the real estate industry in 2002, there were a few things that really stood out to me. Number one, I had a young son at the time. So it was very important to me that I was able to not only be that dynamo realtor that I desired to be, so that I could also be the mom that I wanted my son to enjoy and have experiences with. You know that time that you see someone that you absolutely admire, but you don't ever see them at your kid's game or something like that? So I didn't want that to be me. Now, balancing a healthy real estate life and a fantastic personal life kind of looks like this for me. Making sure that not only do you say, I'm going to start cold calling in the morning and I'm going to do certain things throughout the day, but also what are you doing for yourself? Are you still having dinner with your family? Are you still treating yourself to special things? Balancing a healthy real estate life, there's so many things to that. The one thing for sure is that I find a lot of realtors, and they talk to me all the time, they say, Davi, I feel burned out. Well, burnout is one thing that's very easy to happen in sales as a whole, and definitely in the real estate industry. So here's a couple tips of what you can do to make sure that you combat burnout and still having that dynamo life. Now, this is what I do. I make sure that if I'm scheduling myself certain things to do throughout the day, then in the same time, I'm also saying, Davi, what are you gonna do for yourself that day? It just might be taking a bubble bath, or it might be treating yourself to that cup of tea that you want, or whatever it is that excites you. Let's say that you wanna cuddle up to a great movie and you decide that's the way that you want to end your day. Whatever you do, make sure that you add those things to your day so that you don't experience burnout. Now, what does balance look like in a real estate life? People say all the time, they say, I work every day. I don't know when to turn it off. I never turn my phone off. Well, you know what? I know that we all want to make a ton of money in the real estate profession, and that's absolutely possible, but you have to turn that phone off sometime. You have to have the opportunity for you to power down. Can I ask you a question? Do you charge your battery for your phone? Now, you know when you run your phone and you're on your phone all day and you look up and you're like, my phone needs to be charged. Your battery needs to do the same thing. So in order for you to balance that perfect real estate life, you have to charge your battery. I'm gonna tell you what I've been forcing myself to do, and that's take vacations. You can even do what everybody's calling is a staycation now if you want to. A lot of times you're really busy, and I know you're busy with your listings and you're taking your buyers out, and maybe you just did an exciting new open house. You want to make sure that you're also treating yourself to a little bit of a wait time. So wherever you are in the world, there's always amazing places that you can create that staycation for yourself. Is there a friend that you haven't talked to in a long time that you think, I would love to connect with them? Make sure that we're doing fun things like that. With 20 years of experience, I will tell you, in the very beginning of my career, all I did was think about real estate. And then I had to remind myself why I got into this business. I started out by sharing with you that I got into this industry so that I could spend time with my son and my family. So for sure, I want to share with you right now that it is so important, even if you're at that moment in your career and you say, you know what? I haven't been doing this for myself. Then you stop right now and you say, doggone it, I'm gonna make sure that I balance out the two. One of the things for sure that when you think about, what does the average realtor's work-life balance look like? A lot of times we're kind of thrown off balance by the things that we do because we're showing houses throughout the day, or maybe we're even showing houses in the evening. If you set a schedule for your work life and also a schedule for your personal life, I guarantee you that your family and your friends will absolutely salute you. Real estate is absolutely one of the greatest professions in the world. It's also one of the professions that if you're not careful, it can get a little bit overwhelming. With this tip today on how to balance that work life and that real estate life, I guarantee you one thing, that you will be a superstar, not only with your clients, but also with your family and friends. Make sure you click on this video right here for some more tips on having an amazing real estate career.